Okay, so a more detailed description of what this site is going to be. The site is going to have a bunch of different components. The first component is the landing page component, and I'm using this in a different way than you may have heard landing page before. So stay tuned to see what I mean by that. But the first part is the landing page component. The second part is, and this is the heart of the system, which is course delivery. And then you have the financial transaction component, which essentially means taking money and keeping track of all of that. The only way you can keep money or charge money for your work is if you have some kind of access control. So we're going to be talking about preserving and protecting your data through access control. Because this is a learning community and not just an ebook, we're going to talk about membership interaction in this course. And then finally, we're going to have a marketing component. And the marketing component actually be fairly significant. Okay, so you have to bear with me here. I didn't expect my slides to do this. I had used another set of slides for creating this, and now I can see that they are. It's animated. I got to click a button every time I use it. So anyway, in regard to the landing page, the landing page is actually the public face of your site. And so I don't actually mean just a sales page. What I mean is that your site is going to have this landing component where it will attract people to come to your site. It will also have the sales page component, which is where you're going to close the sale or where you're going to convince people in order to spend money on your instruction. And finally, it's also going to provide information. That is information about you, about your service, about the courses. So it's not this landing page component is not a specific page. It is a concept, and you're going to have that concept built into this site. And then the second part of this is course delivery. Oh, isn't that interesting? I see. And so we'll just step through each one of these till we get to course delivery. And so in terms of course delivery, we will be building video delivery because a substantial part of the course will be video content. We will provide for audio delivery because perhaps you want to do podcasts or some of the stuff that you're going to do, whether it's recorded phone calls or whatever it may be. We'll have audio delivery as part of that. We'll have text delivery in the form of PDF delivery, and those PDFs will be because the PDFs by and large are going to be secure. The PDFs will have copyright stamps on them and things like that that are unique to the people who have paid you for them. And that course delivery is definitely going to focus on securing content. You won't make any money if your content isn't secure and if all of your content isn't open and available. I mean, if all your content is open and available to the public, then there's really no reason to have a membership site at all. So we'll be working on content securing. And one thing that is essentially brand new to our business is making this content delivery system mobile friendly. And so we will be talking about ways in order to create video, create and display video that will work on iPods and iPads and iPhones and other, Blackberries and Android devices and other kinds of systems for taking in your content. The site that I run is very heavily weighted on being able to see very small text. And so I create my videos so that they are large, so that you can expand them on your screen and you can read the text easily. And so often those don't work very well for mobile devices because you have to scroll too closely in to be able to see them. However, lots of content that you may be delivering is not necessarily going to be that way. And it may very well be the case that your instruction can be listened to, or the video can be watched in a small screen, and the people can still get the same benefit out of it. So we're definitely going to be focusing on mobile-friendly course delivery. Okay, the next part of this, or the next component that we'll be talking about, is the financial transaction component. And it has a number of parts. The first part, of course, is collecting the money. And besides collecting the money, we also need to keep track of those of our transactions. And there's more than one transaction in this case, because we also need the ability to process refunds and keep track of those refunds. You know, it's fairly easy to refund money in PayPal, but because we're not just selling a product, we're selling access to content. We need a system that when we issue a refund, we need a system that can track that and that can then respond to that by denying access to the content after the refund has been given. And we want that to be automated. You know, we want this not to be something that we have to interact with ourselves for every purchase, but we want this to be all of this stuff to be an automated response. And so that's what our system is going to be. Our financial transaction system will be automatic. So then the next part of this is access control, and very tightly related to the financial transactions automation is access control automation. We don't want to have to have a system where each time somebody purchases access, we have to intervene and make that access work for them. We also want to be able to well, on my site, as you're familiar, the entire site is available for a single membership. There are varying ways to pay for that membership, and there are varying lengths of membership. But once you're a paid member on my site, all of the content is available to you. Well, in this system, that's not the way it's going to be. We're going to have several courses, and each course is going to have its own membership level. And when a person purchases access to that course, that purchase only gives them access to that specific course or grants them a membership in that specific membership level. And so we need to have a system then that will add membership levels to each member, so that if the person liked your first course, they can purchase your second course, and if they like your second course, they can purchase your third course. And we want each of those membership levels to have a specific duration. That is, each membership level will have 6 months in this case. Now, as you may have, if you've paid any attention to drip content schemes, you may see a similarity here in between this and drip content. And in fact, you could do it that way. You could instead of having a 6-month duration and say a $99 fee, you could have a $9 fee and a 1 week duration or a 1 month duration. And if they pay for the next month, then they get the next level of membership. And that is how you could drip content if you wished. But that's essentially what we're doing here, is granting, making each membership level have a specific duration. And then because we are developing what I'm calling a learning community here, the learning community is going to have a good focus on membership interaction. And so the first part of that membership interaction is going to be a member forum. And it's not just going to be a big free-for-all member forum, but it's going to be a member with a member forum with one forum per course. So that's the first part. Second part of this member interaction is going to be a member dashboard. If you're a member of my site, you know what a member dashboard looks like. I will be showing you how to create that kind of a member dashboard so that people can keep track of where they are on their site. They can keep track of their the progress that they're making on in the course. They'll be able to keep private notes on course pages. So, for example, in Lesson 1 of Course A, each member that has access to that level will have their own notes page on that page, and they can keep notes themselves as they're working their way through it. This is something that I am also going to be implementing on my site, and as soon as I've finished writing the software to make it happen, all of you members will have access to that on my site as well, so that you can keep notes to yourself and that sort of thing. We'll also have create a bookmarking system so that members can bookmark specific pages that they may want to go back and take a look at, and it'll also keep track of forum posts. Forum posts that they've created, forum posts that are new, forum posts that have been responded to. And if you, I suppose I should just go ahead and demonstrate that for a moment. For example, in this case, we have a member dashboard like this that, oh, isn't that clever? It's asking me if I want to renew my membership. I guess my programming isn't as good as I thought it was. In any case, that'll be a member profile information with their details, be a place for notes and messages to the members that you can put in. We'll have a recent updates situation, and then, for example, for posts, we'll have something that shows them what their recent posts are, what their own posts are, and perhaps what posts they've subscribed to are. So we'll create that system for it, as well as a system of bookmarks, which, interestingly enough, I have turned off. Oh no, here it is. I'm sorry, my favorites list. That's what I forgot. I redid this. Anyway, where people will be able to bookmark pages. Okay, so we'll be creating one of those. We'll also be creating a system of a public profile, so that members will be able to interact with each other if they wish. That public profile will give different methods of contact, biographies, control over online identities and avatars and all the rest of that kind of stuff. So we'll be creating those as well. That's the member dashboard. We're also going to be creating an autoresponder, or working with autoresponders, so that when somebody signs up for your course, you can deliver some of your course information to them via autoresponder. And so when someone signs up, perhaps you send them out a welcome message that encourages them in a specific part of the course. And you may send them out one every week, and it's something that you have set up in advance, and it just automatically happens when someone registers. So we'll be creating autoresponder for that purpose. And then finally, we come down to the marketing section. Now, the marketing section is really going to have three broad categories. The first part of it is going to be email marketing. The second part will be attracting search engine attention. And the third part is going to be an affiliate marketing program. My finger's going to get tired of clicking these buttons. So, in order to facilitate this email marketing program, what we're going to have is a free membership. And that essentially means we will create a free course, and then in exchange for their email, we will grant them access to that free course, which is how we're going to build our list. And then we'll talk about ways to automate selling to that list. So somebody joins up for a free membership, and then they get a monthly offer or a monthly invitation or a weekly invitation or whatever. The way we do it on our site here is when somebody signs up for a free membership, what they get is a weekly announcement of our activities and an occasional announcement of things that have changed, and maybe once a year get offer for some kind of a discount on the site. But we've only done that once. So anyway, that's what we're going to do is we'll work on email marketing as one part of it. And then the second part of this is going to be to attract search engine attention. And now I click all the way through all those things. And the way we're going to attract search engine attention first is through our blog. That is, the blog is going to be the place where we create the content that Google and other search engines will return to people who are searching for stuff like we are selling. The second source of search engine attention is going to be the forum. Now, the forum is going to be public. There, you may choose to hide some parts of the forum from being public, but before I started my forum, I thought about making it private, since obviously I'm giving all this free advice. However, a huge percentage of traffic that comes to my site comes to the site because of the forum. And so the forum is just a way of providing you with more search engine lovable content. And so that's going to be another piece of the puzzle. We'll do a little bit of incorporating of social networking into this stuff. And finally, we'll talk about video sharing sites and how to add videos that attract search engine attention to video sharing sites. So we'll do some of that as well. And then the final part of this is the affiliate marketing. And the affiliate marketing is essentially going to be this affiliate sign-up system. We'll be using the same software that I'm using. And if you go to this on my site, this affiliates link, there is a system for signing in and for logging in to this affiliate software. And this is this is a system that we're going to use for attracting affiliates. If you're not familiar with what that is, on my site, these links to these things these are affiliate ads. And so if you click on, for example, this Bluehost ad and then buy something from Bluehost, Bluehost will give me some amount of money in exchange for this link being here. And so each of these things are affiliate ads. Now, I only put affiliate ads on my site for stuff that I use and stuff that I like. But I have to both use it and like it in order for it to go on my affiliate list. There is stuff that I use that I don't like that I could be an affiliate for, but I won't be. And but there's nothing in my affiliate list that I don't use constantly. And anyway, we will be learning how to create an affiliate site so that you can have these kinds of banners for other people to come and get and put on their site and refer you, and then you would give them some percentage of the sale. So that's that affiliate marketing system. Let's see, back over here. Then we'll also be working on affiliate policies, because a system of policies that's transparent and, as someone pointed out to me last night, easily found, is an important part of this affiliate marketing system. We'll also be incorporating all these things together so that we can manage the affiliate tracking. We're going to create this system so that when a person purchases access to a course through a link on an affiliate site. It will notify them that the purchase has been made. It will track it for you, and you'll be able to keep all of that information together. And if for some reason or another you have to refund money on that transaction, it will also connect all of these things together. It's going to connect the access control. It's going to connect the affiliate system together. And then finally, we'll work a bit on how to make those affiliate payouts. I'm actually making my very first affiliate payouts here in a couple of days, so we'll learn how to do that with this new affiliate system. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the site. This is the site that we're creating with all of these different components.